He's got 5. Poked loose and stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and the dunk by James.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Nets trail by 5. Here's Galloway. Picked by Bargnani. Here's Galloway. 6 to shoot. With the floater. And the rejection by Love. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Carl Landry's checked in for Cleveland. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Jarrett Jack is checked in for Langston Galloway. And here's Irving. 11 points in the game. Landry a screen on Jack. Irving double team. James. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
Here's Caldwell Pope. His last outing, he had 8 points. Bayless dishes to Jack. Here's Caldwell Pope. Traps in the tray. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Down low, here's Jordan, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Jack following the score by Cleveland. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Bargnani. Cleveland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Irving against Jack. No good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. They set the pick. Dishes it to Bayless. And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. A minute 42 left to play here in the half. Caldwell Pope kicks to Young. Here is Bayless, guarded by Jordan. A 3-ball. And Bayless with the basket, the assist from Lopez. Bayless has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Down low, it's deflected. Lopez with the steal. Finished off the break. And the Nets lead by 1.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Tony Roten in for Irving. Jack's shot is good.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Roten kicks to James. James sets the screen for Shumpert. Outside Jordan. 5 on the clock. Pass to Roten. He tries for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 7th assist in the game.
Clock is clearly on their side.
Exactly, and they can hold it for the last shot, and I think they will.
Outside Jack. Alley-oop try. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers lead by 3. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I don't really think there's been a key. That's what you're supposed to do in a basketball court, right? I guess the one other thing is rebound, so I'll try to focus on that for next time.
Good luck with that, young man. Kevin, a young talent looking to do whatever it takes to make it in the NBA.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Well, we've established a clear dominance on the interior at the offensive end. And until they prove they can stop our inside game, we have to continue to pound it into the post. I'll give you a compliment, though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it.
I appreciate that, Clark.
It's good, Clark. Kicking off the second half, here's Lionel Hollins' foul. They've got Brooke Lopez. Bargnani is out there with Johnson. Then there's Belineli, and it's Galloway in at the 1 spot. Here's Belineli. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside Irving. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Johnson. Kicks it to Galloway. Bargnani, a screen on Irving. Lopez left side. All alone. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Galloway has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Right side, Jordan. And that one's good. Jordan's got 27 points. So it's Brooklyn now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Galloway, the pass to Lopez. James against Johnson. Back to Lopez. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Lopez playing well. He's got 8 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Here's LeBron. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Galloway kicks to Belineli. Teardrop shot. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Passes to Love. LeBron James on the wing. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. James has got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Lionel Hollins was giving to his team. Back to fundamentals. That's what he told them. Specifically, he'd like to see them implement the pick and roll as often as possible. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Now Johnson. After LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Johnson kicks to Lopez. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Nets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. J.R. Smith's checked in for James. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Irving. And Galloway pulls it down. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Bargnani. Back to Johnson. Uncovered. The Cavaliers pull it in. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Another shot, and it's Love getting it to go. Love's got 7.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Here's Galloway. He's got 5. There's the screen. Here's Belineli. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Belinelli's got 25 points in the game. Irving dishes to Jordan. Verjao trying to free himself up. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Galloway. Belineli for 3. But they get it back. Lopez passes to Bargnani. That's good. Now it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Nice shot by Smith.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
So it's Brooklyn now after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go. Picked by Bargnani. Lopez kicks to Johnson. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Johnson's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 27. Love dishes to Jordan. Shot clock at 5. A baseline J. Belineli pulls it in.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Galloway kicks to Lopez. Now the feed to Belineli. The pass to Johnson. No luck. Good D by Irving.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Smith's got 5 now.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.